What can I say about today? It's been really interesting. People have been coming to visit Jin, and it's been a pretty steady stream of folks. And it's funny, hospice care was like, maybe you could slow down the stream of people. And I'm like, all right. The trick is that Ginny has been so important to people and has made people feel so important that they all have a piece of her and an investment in her, and they all want to be with her. They all want a visit. They all want to have a connection. So my question is, who do I say no to? Do I say no to the friend of 40 years plus? Do I say no to the young man who once was a boy that she mentored and in many ways raised? Do I say no to Renee, the neighbor who's had a change of heart in life because of her relationship with Jin? Do I say no to the cousin, or no to the meditation friend, or no to the friends from the cancer group she belongs to, or no to her coffee friends, or her longtime poetry group, or no to her Bible study people, or, who is it? Who is it that we say no to? So we're not saying no. And so we're just managing. And I counted it up, and it seems so crazy, but since last Friday, we've had 38 different bodies through that door. All blessing her and leaving her with stories and memories, and there's a lot of thank yous going on, and a lot of I love yous, and lots of smooching, and she really does leave quite a legacy, because this stream of people are absolutely that legacy, in real time. But then there's this whole second and third and fourth layer of people that haven't come, that aren't, haven't been here, that want to be here. And so it's just been interesting that way. I cleaned the fridge yesterday. Took it all out. My friend Joss was here. We took everything out of the fridge, cleaned everything, scrubbed everything, scraped everything, threw a lot of stuff away. Felt really good. Cleaned the counters, cleaned it. I'm not much of a deep clean kind of gal, and I've been cleaning the last couple of days. Feels good in the mix of everything. The folks that are coming, of course, are the people that are, most of the people that are coming, are the people that have relationships with Jin. Certainly I know everybody, and I'm connected in one way, but I realize that, that my folks aren't in the mix yet, and so I decided today that I need to, maybe in these evenings, after Ginny is spent all she has to spend and is settled in, that I'll start having crossover time with some of my friends, porch time. We'll have to see. Been feeling a little lost in the shuffle this week. It's kind of like, even though I've been here pretty much every minute and focused on our care and tracking and doing, the shift in care teams has been, although it's been smooth and I feel really good about it, and I'm just so grateful. I don't know, it felt weird this week. I think just lots of people in the mix. Maybe it felt like too much. Sometimes too much means, it's crazy how you can feel like you're alone or lost when there's 38 friends and family coming through the door, and 2 palliative nurses, a social worker, and 2 aides that you've seen in the week. And yet, there are moments of loneliness. I went to Runnings today to buy a new toilet seat and a new bird feeder. I put another one outside Jenny's window. While I was there, a friend called to check in. I started to cry, so I hung up. Went to the Target parking lot. Target's abandoned here in Austin, so it was a big old empty Target parking lot. There's still it's so funny, spring is here, but there's mountains and mountains of snow out there. And I just sat in my car and called her back, or connected with her. We chatted, and then when I hung up, I just cried, like the big ugly cry, like the stupid ugly moaning, groaning, like belly wrenching cry. The problem was I didn't stay there long enough. I barely scratched the surface. To be honest, I'm not quite sure how I feel like I'd have to do a whole lot of screaming to be able to get down into wherever that is. There have been some really tender moments these last couple of days. Yesterday, I posted some pictures of us smooching. Joss caught a picture. I leaned in to give Jenny a kiss, and she caught it. And Jen looked at it, and she said, oh, not enough. I'll have to do another one. So I leaned in for another kiss. And, oh, that one's not quite right. How about this? Oh, you got it. Your tattoo's not showing enough. How about... And so she wrestled. She played her game and wrestled a good round of smooches. All the while whispering silly things in my ear and making me laugh. That smile on my face is generated in a really genuine, wonderful laugh. It's been a while since I've tapped into that. I've been trying to keep people clear of the mornings, mostly because the nurses and the aides come in the morning, but I get up at 6 and get my coffee, and then I go and sit beside her and wait for her to wake up. Last night I was talking with Jocelyn. We were sitting out on the porch, and she was talking about all the things that Jenny had told her from the day before, and I realized that in these 38 people that they were getting her time, and I realized I wasn't necessarily getting as much time as I wanted. I also realized that I'm really only 1/8 of Jenny's life, and I realized that Jocelyn knows so much more because she had that extra 10 years, and there's so many folks in Jenny's world that have been in the mix with her for decades and decades and decades. So this morning I asked some questions and got the memories rolling and got some really good time with my wife. Learned some new things. And I'm blessed by that. I've got a couple more weeks of college classes, and then I'll be done, and that'll be good. Be good to have that off. I'm not totally sure how this is all going to play out. No one can be sure. I know that she's ready and eager. She's talking a lot about the other side and the people that are there. And we'll see. Tomorrow we have Jenny's cousins and a former student, and there'll be others in the mix because that every day just unfolds with new people. Friday is kind of a big day because that pain pump is going to run out of juice, and they don't make house calls with the pain pump, so there'll be an ambulance escort to the ER, and they'll fill her pump and then bring her home. Friday will be a big day. She told me today she's planning on leaving on Friday. I don't think so. She's got some more stories to tell. She's got more stories to tell. So, courage. Still, we're needing it. And stamina for both. So that Jenny stamina for Jen, that she gets to do what she wants to do, that she can stay in it until she is truly ready to be done. And for me, I'm feeling tired. I get to this part of the night and I think, oh, I did it. Got through the day. And then I realize that I have to do it again tomorrow. Long days. And there are moments it feels like I have to, meaning it's a chore. Of course, it's also the get to because it's an honor. I'm so glad that we figured this out and we're able to do this the way that she wants it to be done. She will die here at home with people who love her. So, courage, stamina, and grace. As always, that's what we need. Okay. I'm out. We'll see you soon.